Guys, I just paid a visit to my favorite retro game shop here in Federal Way, Washington, and I walked away with a couple items that I'm pretty tickled about. Let's take a peek. So, yesterday, I'm driving down the road, heading to Dutch Brothers to get us a little caffeine injection.
Nothing brightens your morning like mountain-grown
Dutch Brothers.
And I look to my left and realize that my favorite game shop has a new location because the old one burned down and I hadn't visited yet. So I'm gonna end this sentence, put a period on it because it's getting rather lengthy and awkward. So I decided to pull a Yui and stop in to check out what was being broadcast in big chalk letters, 99-cent games and up. Needless to say, I couldn't resist. So I stopped in, walked in the door, immediately and greeted by the deliciously musty smell of old stuff. And immediately found myself walking towards this little tiny bin of just random odds and ends. It was mostly old controllers, nothing that I was really looking for, but my eye was drawn to this big, huge, bulky whale of an object sitting amidst everything. So I dove in and took a closer look and discovered that it was the handy gear, which I'd heard about when I was a kid. Don't ask me to remember where or how much it was back then, but if you remember, Nintendo had an attachment for the Game Boy that was this big bulky thing, and it had like this little flip down magnifying lens, and it had lights because you had to have light in order to use your Game Boy. Nintendo, we should have thought this through! And it appears to be Sega, or the company who made the handy gear. It seems to be the answer to that, but it was very poorly done. So needless to say, I don't have a Game Gear, but I love this find because it's so weird. This is probably an object that's not worth much at all. It was $5, I think, in the bin. I probably could have haggled, but I wasn't caffeinated.
Dutch Brothers.
On top of that, hold on, let me fetch it. It's been fetched. Fetched. Fotched. I got the book. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, you just want to snuggle it. So they had a bin of mostly game guides, which I was very drawn towards. But I found some old Nintendo Power magazines in there as well, so I was looking through for something from my era, which would have been the 90s, and lo and behold, I find this beautiful snapshot of the Hulk Hogan, WWF, laying it down, and I had to pick it up. There's a little sticker up here, they labeled it, that lets me know the Super Nintendo Street Fighter II poster is also still contained inside, so I'm very excited. I'm going to crack it open. I'll probably do a video where we look through this together, but I don't know. You tell me what you think. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to do the video just because I want to, and it's going to be fun for me.